Right here I am at Seven Falls. Haven't been here in a minute. My gimbal's being dumb. So, this is a trail that takes you all the way up to the falls. You used to have parking up here. You used to be able to drive up here and then park. But now you have to take a bus from the Penrose Event Center where they have the rodeo. And either walk up here or they do have a tram that takes you up and back. Like there is pretty nice. You see the rocks formations way up there. Video doesn't do it justice, but in person it's pretty breathtaking. There's rocks up there. Here it says Outpost General Store, if you can read that. This used to be the old ticket booth. You used to pull your car up here, and then they would, right here at this gate, at this window right here is where you would pay to get into Seven Falls, when you were used to be able to drive up this way. Now we have to walk. The new ticket booth is at the bottom of the hill. It's a lot further walking distance because you could drive up this way and then walk the rest of the way, and now we have to walk all the way from the bottom. All right. Oh. And that stream down there, you can see it. We'll zoom down, move down to that. Now that stream down there is where bears would used to hang out. When I used to work up here for the temp agency every once in a while, you'd see the bears would be down here in the stream area. And then of course people would stop to take a look at the black bears that would hang out down here. If we're lucky, you might see one today, but I wouldn't count on it because it's a rare occurrence when they do. Usually they tend to avoid people. Watch for falling rocks. Rocks are way up there. Wouldn't want one of those to fall on you. We got dirt on the lens. I'm just gonna wipe the lens for a second. It's gonna look weird, but there you go. Sometimes it looks like a dream sequence. That noise is some girl, young little one. I'm not sure what her problem is. Getting too tired of walking. I don't know. It is kind of a ways. Look up there, there's a suspension bridge if you can see it. It's pretty small, but between the trees. And about, let me zoom in on it. Suspension bridge right there. This way? I don't know, I guess we go this way. There's a shuttle bus. It looks like it's coming through the trees. You can barely see it. This is where the parking lots were, I do believe. Some restrooms. Remember having to clean these restrooms. Sometimes they got pretty bad. Look up. There's always stuff to see when looking up. This is where the walk would start, would be where that was restrooms were, or are. Looks different for some reason. They probably did some changes here. You may have parking all along where this is. They probably filled this in here. Maybe where parking was is where we're looking at right now. We won't park along the side here. You'd be parking all the way, and then for some people they're parking all the way to the top. We don't have to like walk very far. So far, it took 12 minutes so far to walk this far. It's not too bad. This is new. If you want to take a breather, you can stop right here. It's pretty nice and a flower right there. And look, and then you look up, you see this view right here. Little squirrel, as you can see it. Makeshift restrooms right here. There used to be the restrooms were only the restrooms they had were at the bottom of the hill. There's a climb up here, up these stairs here, to that overlook where you can see the falls from up there. But we're going to take a walk on the steps. I'll take some photographs from up there. Hey, dog. Just 16 minutes to get this far. There's the falls right there. We'll just climb up. Sorry, there's a slow-moving person ahead of me. There you see your stairs right now. You count how many stairs there were? How many steps? And there's a rest spot right here. Okay, up we go, up the daisies. Couple of falls right there. Look at the falls while we climb. Right. Looking at stairs, steps, pump the steps. Off those steps. So people going down on my left. I couldn't hold the rail on the left. Let's sit and have a little rest. Look at the scenery here. Kind of pan around. There's a story the people who work here told me once where they actually saw a black bear walking up these stairs. Just imagine that. I don't know when that was, but imagine they're doing it when there are people on the stairs. That would be a heck of a scare, huh? And hey, bear, how you doing? So we're gonna proceed up these stairs here. These ones are rock. Well, these stairs are kind of made out of like a rock and stone. A series of stones, actually. Stone steps. Right here, there's a trail you can take. Or in the extremely slippery rocks and presence of Giardia parasite. You see out of the water or on the trail. In other words, don't go in there. A fire danger. Due to extreme fire danger, smoking is not permitted beyond this point. And if we see any lightning, we need to go down to the curio shop. So it says, protect privacy of snakes and wildlife. Stay off the trail. Or stay on the trail. Yeah, stay off the trail. Stay on the trail. Ponderosa pine. This stately pine is approximately 450 years old and is still growing. It is 200 years older than the U.S. Declaration of Independence and 300 years older than Colorado statehood. Ponderosa's long roots anchor it into the hillside, and its thick bark is fire resistant. Its pine cones provide food for the birds and many small mammals. Every year, hundreds of visitors find shade under the Ponderosa's spreading branches. You can see how high it is. We're gonna zoom up here. You can see how high this Ponderosa pine is. It's pretty tall. You can't see the top of it, all the branches are in the way. Come back down again. Take a look at this trail right here. It's got two trees between here, and there's a branch you got to step over. A couple branches, or actually they're roots of this tree here, just to get to the trail. Look up, you can see the trees towering up overhead. Pretty tall. All the trees around us here. Whee! We didn't get dizzy. Oh. All right, my gimbal's being weird. Trying to go left and right, it wants to go up and down too. And now the gimbal decided it wanted to be dumb. Okay. Come on, gimbal. What's wrong with you? I don't know what happened there. It was being weird. Didn't like going up like that. Okay, aspen trees. One of Colorado's most beautiful trees is a quaking aspen, so named because its leaf seems to tremble or quake in the slightest breeze. In spring and summer, the aspen leaves bring a velvety sheen of cool green to the canyon. In the fall, the leaves turn into brilliant gold medallions that shimmer in the sun. In winter, the aspen's straight white trunks cast pale shadows on the snow-covered Colorado terrain. Look for dark scars on a white aspen tree trunk. The marks are evidence that deer or elk have been eating the aspen's soft bark or scraping their antlers against it. These are, oh, come on. This Kindle's really being persnickety today. These are actually young aspen trees. These are small ones. Usually they have a thicker bark than that. You can kind of see them here. These are, I'll show you. There's another. There's a bigger one right there. There's some more mature ones right here, as you can see. And then there's one right there. That's an aspen tree right here. More of a mature aspen tree. So if you saw it, they carved a J into it. I don't know if you can see that one, but that's not a deer or elk that left their mark on there. That was a human. Deer and elk don't leave letters as a mark, as far as I know. All right, there's two different trails. There's a long one and a short one. That one's 40 minutes round trip, Inspiration Point Trail. Then there's 20-minute round trip, less difficult, 40 minutes and 20 minutes. I should take the longer one, but we'll go ahead and do the shorter one on the right for now, and then we do the longer one on a different day. Because if we did the 40-minute one, that would be, I think it's 40-minute round trip or 40 minutes one way, I'm not sure. If we do this, we'll push it to an hour. Once we get there, go ahead and shut the vlog off here. We'll shut the camera off, and just, that'll be the end of this documentary-ism thing. Documented this video blog. This is a Douglas fir. And we'll read this here. It says, Douglas firs are named after David Douglas, a Scottish botanist. The tall, straight firs thrive on cooler, north-facing slopes of the mountainsides, where snows melt slowly, providing the trees with moisture. This fir has flat needles that are about 1 inch long and are almost soft to the touch. Its cones have many three-pronged brittle bracts protrude outward, and upon close inspection make the tree easy to identify. The plentiful cones are a favorite food of squirrels, particularly the chicory squirrel. Okay. Here's that person almost slipped a little bit. That's one thing with the trails around here. Sometimes there's a loose gravel and you got to be careful. You can slip on that. Those guys all in blue, I don't know, look like a bunch of, look like they're kind of out of place, like you expect to see them at some sort of a convention or something, a business meeting or something. And look up, you can see the trees way up there. There's a pretty clear sky. We got some clouds, but overall a nice day. And when I worked up here, used to work for a temp agency, and once in a while they would have Seven Falls as an assignment. Before the end of the day, we had to climb all these steps and go along all the trails, walk all these trails, make sure guests were off the trails, and there weren't any guests lingering up here. I think this is, this is still a little more to go. I thought maybe this is it. There's a little fall right there. Loose gravel, so we don't want to do the fall of our own. Oh yeah, this is it. This is the end. This is just kind of up here. You get another view of these little falls right here. 36 minutes from the bottom to the top. So that will conclude this segment here of Colorado. See how beautiful our state is and what there is to do here in Colorado Springs.